I mean, yeah, but it's
But
suboptimal.
yeah, I think the way that you learn to tech in Rivals is just by playing friendlies versus a character with a spike, and just focusing on trying to tech. Right. What one of the best ways to improve, at least that I've had the most success with Rivals, is grinding really focused friendlies. Right. Not just playing and like hoping to get better through osmosis, but like for a given friendly session, having a goal of something that you're trying to implement or improve, and you're not worried about winning. You're trying to, for example, tech consistently, and that'll get you doing it a lot faster.
100%. Let's get this. Let's get this game one started. Miles Miisumi. See how it goes. A couple F tilts.
Dash attack near. I feel like Misumi's like combo game has been getting progressively better throughout the tournament.
Yeah, they're just looking for stronger stuff as it goes, whether it be off of just raw, like
Yeah,
finding stuff off of needles or going for nair instead of just trying to close out the combo immediately with like a sweet spot bear or any sort of strong. It's
yeah.
that kill percents where I think they can struggle a little bit more because they hard tunnel on
Landing
just
a smash.
yeah, which
Which
is
there though it's absolutely correct. If you know Shovel Knight's gonna go to that platform, you just kill him for it. That's absolutely correct.
yeah, and it's dash attacks, the Ranno classic. Oh, the round. Oh my god. Now this is. Sorry guys. This is loser semis. Yeah. All right, sorry about that, guys, but we got ourselves loser semis going into it, and Miisumi kind of off to a phenomenal start thus far. Just starting to poke around, see what happens, and while they are rolling a ton,
Yeah, rolling and parrying.
like it's something that you can get away with if your buttons are just flat out good enough for one, and also if you have a means to maintain
Right.
control for long periods of time, because you can honestly make your opponent forget about habits if you're just if you keep them in disadvantage or a completely separate state for long
Yeah,
enough.
and I mean, it's on Miiles to make Misumi stop rolling and parrying, right? If Misumi rolls after every whiff and by doing that avoids a punish, then Misumi should keep rolling.
Yeah, I mean they're especially at this point, like Miisumi has had no reason to to stop rolling since they kind of get blown up for it. But this is Shovel Knight in their truest form. Got the ghost gloves and the momentum mail on deck.
And the F smash, can't forget about that.
Oh yeah, definitely got that. Down strong after the.
Good punish. Good punish on the tongue. I like the awareness to go for down film there. It's a small thing, but I think F smash would have whiffed and up smash might have gotten like a weird hitbox. So going for down strong there is just smart.
Yeah, and on top of it, covering both sides as well, and
Yeah.
for a player that likes to roll, that's
Yeah.
something that can't be understated.
I really like Miles' Nair use. Nair is one of Shovel Knight's probably one of his better aerials. Very good combo move, and you know it looks small and is sort of understated, and you sort of have to understand like wave dashing and hit falling to use it. So you don't see a lot of low-level Shovel Knights getting that much mileage out of Nair, but Miles is, although not enough mileage to take that first game.
Not, not quite. It was a solid parry though. Like that's just kind of a recovery route that Shovel Knight players seem to like to take. Like they charge up
Yeah,
the propeller knife in order just directly on stage to see what they do about it. And a parry is the right thing to do, though it can be a little
right.
time.
If you're not confident in parrying, though, you can just throw a projectile. Needles will just beat it. Fireball beats it.
Um, game two. Either though, it's okay. I can understand this
Good
stage.
stage.
Yeah, it's one of those where you want to blow them up for rolling a lot more. You're trying to make your punishes matter a little bit more. On top of the fact that you're recovering with a massive anchor, going to these platforms is just a natively good mix-up.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you know how to, exploit a roll or a parry habit, it's not just that, like, you can punish the habit, it's that you can extend your advantage state in ways that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. Right? If you hit someone and you're comboing them, and then they're going to get to land, if you know what they're going to do when they land is parry, then you just get to extend that advantage state for free.
Yeah, that's a free starter. Or it's at least the time to get over for something.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see a good parry. It's kind of the standard, like, parry Miisumi has been doing quite often. But it's interesting to see how Meeles makes use of movement with with the air dodge exclusively. Like, they've been air dodging, like, up and in almost all 8 of the directions that you can. Just for a sake of, like, positioning rather than purely defense. Which is interesting to note for a character that isn't known to have the best move. Momentum mail notwithstanding.
Miisumi holding in on, I think, 3 jabs in a row there. I'd like to see more just awareness to DI out on those scary starters. That's just rough, though. You can be forgiven for not teching that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tough one. Because you tech the first one, and I think the second one too, but Anchor's big. Like most of Shovel Knight's moves, they're just absurdly huge.
Yeah. Yeah, someone in chat said Miisumi should just parry Anchor with tongue. Or not parry, punish Anchor with tongue. I think that's a great idea. If you know Shovel Knight's going to have to land, the timing doesn't matter at all. You can just tongue.
That's where a stage
Unless
like
you
this...
can go to a plat.
Yeah, that's where a stage like this really ends up being helpful. But even still, like, if you're forcing Shovel Knight to go to one of these 2 platforms, then if they're in deep enough, you can just find something like an up tilt or an up strong. And if they're going to the edge of a platform, then wave land on and go for a bigger punish.
Well, that's game 2.
Yeah, it's kind of an unceremonious end, but an end nonetheless. We go, and Frozen Fortress, kind of the Ranno counterpick today, I go.
Yep.
Yeah, just rolling right past these tongues is been surprisingly effective today, and please DI out on Shovel Knight jab. Please.
Yeah, dash attack, jab, F strong. You should not get hit by.
It's...
I like that. I like when Shovel Knights do, like, cheeky on stage fishing. I think it's a decent mix-up.
It's a pretty nice purely vertical hitbox, vertical and disjointed hitbox for a natural habit that players do. Like, if I'm trying to punish an opponent in the air, I'm trying to get around underneath them and maybe even jump at them, which it stuffs perfectly.
DI in on that F tilt, just getting Miisumi killed.
Carry on the jab doesn't matter. Those jab checks are going to be huge later into the set like this, where your opponent is parrying a ton. Like, you can just jab to figure out, hey, are you still going to be parrying? Yes. All right, I can disengage, or I can wait this out.
That bear was actually really smart to punish the down air. Because, like, you can tell that bear wasn't just mashing. You have to, like, actually position yourself to not trade or lose to Shovel Knight's massive disjointed down air.
Yeah, it's gotta be well timed. So Miisumi's starting to this is the power of momentum mail. Dash attacks into dash attacks.
Yeah. It feels so bad to get hit by, because he's just like, it looks so silly, and he's just going back and forth, you know?
But it works.
Good tech.
Downstrung as well, coming for just...
I like the mobile gear setup there, using the mobile gear to cover potential landing zone in front of him and then charging the up smash with the block to cover retreats to the platforms. Miisumi probably had to try to like stall with tongue or something, or just get really far behind Shovel Knight. That was good option coverage.
Yeah, I would say to, like, when it comes to a lot of Shovel Knight's more awkward tools, like, to not necessarily be afraid of something like mobile gear, because while can be an issue head onward, and can be a lot of trouble with just in raw neutral, you can still land on it, so it doesn't
And parry it. Yeah.
as well as parry it. So
Yeah,
you don't have to fear it as much as like a way to cover landings, especially for Ranno
sure.
having good airspeed. You can purely land on it, jump off, and have all of your resources reset while Shovel Knight is stuck there charging an up strong in.
True. The Chad move there, if the timing works out, is to just fast fall, parry mobile gear, and then like combo him off of it.
That is pretty Chad. Alright, let's get into theme number 4. Miisumi, not Miisumi, Meeles has seemed to have gained a total control after game 1.
Yeah,
it's a little bit stressful.
Seems to have just gotten the download on Miisumi here. But it seemed like that before.
Meeles. Okay, sorry about that. That's
Meeles.
Meeles. Thank you.
Got it.
Names are important. If I've been mispronouncing your name, let me know. Meeles. Okay. And oh my god, I just registered that we're on Treetop, which is it's interesting to say the least. I'm not sure how how a stage like this really benefits you from a advantage point of view. While these platforms are certainly in a really strong spot,
This is theoretically like a bad stage for Ranno, but I actually really like it versus Shovel Knight, because Shovel Knight in general is sort of bad at dealing with verticality, right? His up tilt is really slow, his up air is slow and committal, and doesn't have a great hitbox, and like, so platform play with like high plats is very strong versus Shovel Knight, so I like the pick.
The main question I have is, like, in terms of verticality, the only stage that's the only part of the stage that really is helpful, despite the stage itself being rather small, is this is the right platform. This left platform feels like it's perfect for Meeles just to hang out under, whether it be looking for something like up tilt, or being able to constantly weave yourself in and out between it, and not have to worry about the left platform, or the right platform. So that is contingent on getting a lead more so, and forcing Miisumi to approach, which he now has.
Ooh,
there we go.
That's rough. That's a tilter.
Yeah.
Just getting F tilt, F stronged, and then just not recovering. That's rough. But Miisumi taking the stock right back, and we got an even game. Yeah. Meeles is just getting so much mileage off of jab and F tilt here because Miisumi's just really consistently DIing in.
It's been rough if you're kind of granting your opponent these massive punishes. That would have been a heck of a way to end out the stock, but
yeah.
Good DI to get out of the propeller, and
nice spacing around the tongue and good punish. Ooh.
Did DI in though. While he didn't need to tech, he does get the wall jump, so he's still ever so fully thriving. And
Ooh, very nice. Good play with the block. Hitting your little cave of life.
The dust gauntlets, but good jump on Miisumi's part, yet not finding.
That'll do it.
Not finding the whiff punish off of the dust gauntlets that they were looking for right away, which is a pretty hard move. Whiff punish, getting caught by downstrong.
Yeah. Very solid adaptation from Meeles after the first game of that set. Just caught on to some of the exploitable things Miisumi was doing and just took it all the way to the bank.
Now we have got ourselves going to losers final. Going to still Meeles. Still
Meeles.
Meeles. Still Meeles. God, habit is hard to break.